out of shit. Fuck a duck. Is it a new product? Burp. Try again. I will for sure burp, 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 burp. That is nothing is shabby. Here we go again. I didn't even start. So, fuck. Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited because we are going to be reviewing not only one of my favorite palettes, but also one of my good friends' collaborations. So this is not a new palette, it is not a new release. This palette has been released and sold out, I believe, 3 or 4 times already. 3 or 4 times. That is incredible. I knew this was going to sell out again, so I went ahead and grabbed 2 additional palettes that will be going to 2 of my viewers. So without further ado, which palette am I talking about? I am talking about the Sydney Grace's Tiny Marvel palette. And you will be able to see, I'm in love with this palette. Look at the dip in that one, the dip in that one. There is such a beautiful, glammy grunge look to this palette. I feel like this is everything we wanted the ABH subculture palette to be. Make sure you stick around to the end so you can find out how you can get your hands on your very own Sydney Grace Tiny Marvels palette. Let's get started. Guys, hair's back. That means it's down to business time. So I went ahead and primed my eyes. I used the Makeup by Mario little pan thing. I don't know what it's called. I will put it down below. And obviously, like I said, we're using the Tiny Marvels palette. I really want to dig into this Meadowhawk shade. Oh, yes, queen. Ooh, okay, so we'll probably do some kind of smoky eye based around that color. But let me shut my mouth, shut my pie hole, and let's get her started. All right, guys, I am going to dip into the shade Flutterby, which I will put right up here. I am using a nice, really big, fluffy brush, just tapping it off. This one is a Morphe M504. I basically just want to add a little bit of dimension right there. I have got a haul coming. Holy bejesus. Let me tell you, this is a big one. My credit card bill thanks me. Okay, so not up completely to the brow bone. A little closer up in the center there. I hope you guys can see because I am fucking blinded. Sorry, I should have made a disclaimer. This channel is not child friendly at all times. Sometimes the F-bomb just bloop, pops right out of there. It happens, okay? All right, now I'm going to dip into Love Bug. I will put it right up here. This is on a Refer 16. This is a very pale lilac. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this whole look. It's a fun of makeup, right? You just go for it. I'm just going over right along the same area that I put the Flutterby color, but I'm staying down a little lower. going back in with the Morphe. I want to blend out that shade just so everything looks cohesive. This palette is so freaking blendable. Like, look at that. I barely had to do anything. Sydney Grace's formula in general is phenomenal, but the colors that Miss Mel picked, yes. So now I am going to go in with a slightly smaller brush. This one is the Sonia G Blender Pro, and I am going to dip into Bugaboo, which is just a deeper plum. Sorry, Mel, if I'm doing any injustice to your palette. It's never going to look as beautiful as you do it. So, my palette is very special to me because I'm only like 2 months into starting this channel. So Mel had been one that I watched her every single video. And there are very few YouTubers that can hold my attention that I will watch every single video. And her, Samantha March, Raw Beauty Kristi, Andrea Matillano, I can never say it, but anyway. So I messaged Mel, just, you know, out of the blue. Actually, I sent her a package first. I sent her a package. And I sent some things that I thought that she would really, really like. Months went by because she had no idea who sent it to her. So finally, I commented on one of her videos, and I was like, hey, I'm the one that sent you da 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 da. And she was like, oh my God, I've been wondering who that was. So we got to talking, and Mel sent me this palette. Signed the little carton. Here's the little carton. And then here's the back. I was afraid because the beauty world's so big. And, you know, unless you talk about all the gossip going on, sometimes you can fly under the radar and go unnoticed. So I talked to her and I said, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it the right way. But getting on camera and putting yourself out there to be judged basically by everybody, it's rough and it's scary. And when she sent me this and she offered to help, it really goes to show you, you know, there are people out there still that don't view each other as competition, but view each other as people that they can learn from as well. And they want to see them go far and they want to see them be successful. And it's out there, but it's rare. So it says, Holly, don't allow the unknown to hold you back. XOXO Mel. So that's just a little special story that I wanted to share. Back to the makeup. So I think maybe a little bit deeper on the outer corner. I mean, do you see how easy that eye was? I mean, I would shut the hell up. I'd probably be done, but you know, it's not how I roll. I dipped into Spider, which I will put up here, and the Bugaboo shade again. I'm going to keep it on the outer part here. And just to deepen it up a bit. Going over a tiny bit into that crease just to define it. And then I'm going to go back in with the Refer 16. That still has a little bit of the Love Bug shade on it. And just swooshy over and make sure it's blended. All right, so the fun part. I am going to go in with a rougher 02. I am going to first go in with the shade Dry, just to show you the pigmentation. That is the pigmentation Dry. Dry. I'm going to go in with a flat little guy. Once again, Holly, you have forgotten your setting spray. All right, I'm going to go in with a setting spray, just spray my brush. And I want to keep it right there in the center. Kept it in the center because I want to go over from the inner corner over, and I'm going to use the shade Web, which is a gorgeous champagne-y, sparkly. I want to go back in just one more time with the Meadowhawk and just pop a little bit more. Then finger blender. All right, guys, so I am going to finish this eyeball, and then I am going to be back and I will have a finished look for you guys. Guys, here we go. Here's the finished look. I love this palette. Is it the first time I've tried it? That's a negative. Is it a new palette? No. Is it worth talking about? Hell yes. All right, so I know you just want me to shut up and tell you how you can win one of your very own. So it's going to be pretty simple. All you have to do is be a subscriber to my channel, be a subscriber to Mel's channel, as well as be following both of us on Instagram. My Instagram is right here, and Mel's Instagram is right there. So I am going to pick one winner next week and one winner the following week. So I know that this product is out of stock. I am well aware. I knew it was going to go out of stock, which is why I wanted to grab two so I could give them to my subscribers. However, there is a link on Sydney Grace that you can go and you can sign up with your email, and they will email you as soon as it goes back into stock. Definitely do that, because this sucker sells out usually within 24 to 48 hours. And please head over to Mel's page, show your support. Go over to Instagram, show your support to both of us. Go to Sydney Grace, make sure you like them on Instagram, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I have this makeup done and know where to go. So thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Mwah. Bye.